What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. It's Banished Thursday, Colonial Charter 1.7 Journey. Okay, when last we left off, we had started clearing out the area over here. We have the storage barn paused. We want to start laying out a little bit of where the town is going to go. And so there's a couple things we know. We've got the we've got the trading post right here. We don't have anything stocked in it yet. We don't have any work in it yet because we don't have any homes over here. So what we do know we're going to do is, what is it, soil road. We do know we're going to have a double road coming through the center of town. Let's just extend that out. We know that's where that's going to be. Let's unpause and we'll actually bring the time down to ×2. Yeah. So a couple things we want to do. We want to get some housing for the traders out here. And where's our... Is it here? Colonial houses. New England Colonial set. Okay, now when we come down here to the town, the houses are going to be a little bit bigger, right? So we know we're not going to be able to build some of these because we need lumber, right? Yeah, we need lumber for all these big ones. Ay, caramba. So how are we going to work this? Yeah, how are we going to work that? You know what? We might have to right off the bat actually get into the water wheel sawmill that I wanted to put in anyways. So if we get that in here, next to the trading post. Can we go back one? We cannot. Why don't we get that in here? And how close can the road come? The road can come right in. Nice. So if we do that, and then in here, maybe, wood, fuel, is that material stockpile? We can get a material stockpile right in there, and that's where they'll put lumber, right? Right. So we get this built, then we can start producing some of these larger homes, yeah? Yeah. Another thing we want to look at, even though we have fire prevention right there, we're right water side here, maybe putting a well down in this way. So let's take a quick peek here. Town. Can we get a... Oh, we can't get a well there. That would have been really cool to have a well right there. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I was thinking right there at the end of the road. I thought that would be kind of neat. Alright, so... yeah. We've got, we're going to need 30 stone. So that's the other thing we're going to have to look at is getting some stone. I want to make sure that I don't infringe, excuse me. Alright, so let's come over here. Here it is. We'll put in another general stockpile. How big was this one? This one was 5x6. Let's do another 5x6 right there. Right. And we'll clear the stone and iron from there and over here. Yeah? Yeah. And we'll get a few more trees from right there. Yeah. Okay, we've got plenty of laborers to do this, so why don't we up the builders by 2 more, since we have 4 building projects available. Alright. Now, it's important. As soon as I can get the sawmill up and running, the sooner I can get it up and running, the sooner I can start getting lumber in. So we can start making some of these bigger, more modern homes. Right? Now, what do we know we're going to have in the downtown area? We're going to have definitely a blacksmith. So let's look at the refined resources. Let's look at the smithing. So the city blacksmith requires lumber and building supplies. And the regular blacksmith is logs, stone, and iron ore. Now, let me actually take a peek. Is this blacksmith... Oh, that's the tailor, excuse me. Close. Is this blacksmith upgradable? He is. Alright. He can even become a large smithy. So, if down here I get a regular blacksmith in, let's see, we go... let's see, that barn's gonna be there for sure. The stockpiles are gonna go away. I need a town square. So let's look at getting right there for the blacksmith. Close out that stockpile. In here, saw pit. Lumberyard is rustic styled sawmill allowing... No, we don't want that. I already did the sawmill. There's the tailor. Tailoring company. Now that's... So I wanted to look at the tailor. Tailor can be upgraded to a clothier. Alright, so we know we can do that down here. So let's go ahead and get the tailor also set to go in right there. Now you notice I'm leaving rows of 2. That's kind of important because we'll be having 2 wide roads throughout the entire township down here. Right? Now I have raw food gathering. No. What am I looking for here? Town. Okay. So civic buildings. Schoolhouse. One-room schoolhouse. Town hall requires lumber. And the Colonial hall. Town hall is a bug standard town hall. City hospital. R. 1, 2, 2 wide. Yeah. Right there you go, and we'll pause you. Yeah, I wanted to pull this up too. Yeah, so the city hospital will pause. Let's see. Worship. No, that's going to go a little further over. I need room for the housing, though, so... Why don't we, for the time being, we know we're going to go with the New England Colonial set. That's the small Colonial 2. Alright, let's take a look. Rotate. Right? Small Colonial 2, door on the right. Hoxie House, or that's door on the right. Large Colonial is lumber and iron. Is that iron or lumber and stone? That's lumber and stone. So, Georgian House, F, that's also lumber and stone. Maybe we'll go with the small Colonials for now until we actually start getting into the idea of building a big area. Alright, so we're going to put in a house here. I'm going to put that over here. because I have a couple of where is it? I have a couple of ideas. So let's mark out the roads real quick. All right. So we know we got a road coming through here. That's going to be 2 wide. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And then once that stockpile moves, we know where that'll be. If I go here and I go small colonials here, right? Leave a gap of 1. Small colonial here. And then what else we got to do? Yeah. So they're back to back. Yeah. If I go soil road there, doesn't necessarily need to come down through there. Reserve of stone is low, got it. City hospital's paused, but they have all the stone they need, now it's just building, right? Okay, so coming in here, going back to this, we've got 1, pause. And even though I'm pausing these, they are still bringing resources to it, so I do need more stone. Alright, so we're working on laying out the housing. I think we're going to have to, in order to get a steady supply of stone coming in, aside from just clearing the area here, and ooh, there's a big deposit there. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's a bunch of iron and stone that'll come in. Just make sure I grabbed all of that. Alright, so there's a bunch of iron and stone that's coming in there. I think we're going to have to put in the a stone quarry. Now, I had thought about doing it down this way on this little peninsula. It comes down here. I guess you call that a peninsula. But I'm not sure if I can get the road to come up around the side of the mountain here. Oh, I cannot. It does go like that. And then if I go in here and I go stone and salt mine, right? R. R. I can get it right there. Alright. So why don't we do that? Alright, so water wheel sawmill. For right now, we'll put 1 person in. I'm gonna bring the storage barn down. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. That's I just want the lumber to trickle in. I don't want to use too much of the wood. We got the stone and salt mine. Actually, that's gonna go over here, and the storage barn down here by the sawmill. Got it. That person working out there, though, crap. they've got nowhere to live. So maybe right away we take one colonial house and we unpause it. Yeah. So, as he's working on the lumber, they'll populate that and we'll be good to go. Okay, let's go back over here. So, we know we're doing the stone, whoops, the stone mine over here. Should we do a regular iron and coal mine? No, it requires lumber. How about... Oh, died during childbirth. That's not cool. I know stone is low. What if we... Can we do it that way? Alright. Stone and salt mine are so like that. And soil road. Shift. Like that. I think that's how that works. We shall see. We shall see. All right, so we've got these two mines. It's all logs, but we did build up an abundance of logs. Tailor and blacksmith are being built. They've got the iron ore. Okay, we used up the last of our iron ore. We do have a trader. Let's pretend that this isn't happening. Dismiss, because we don't have anybody there yet. But remember, this is where our resupply ships are supposed to come into, and obviously not now. Because yeah, are we making any lumber? We are already making lumber. Okay, so we got 25 lumber, so there should be, and that's right there. They should be able to outfit this to be built, but of course not. They're probably putting it in these other ones. City hospital is paused. Yep. Okay. So let's see here. We got the stone and iron mines in. And what I'd like to do is get some of the housing populated down here, and some of the industry going down here. I think I'm going to unpause the storage barn so that they can build it. We'll bring the builders up to 10. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna start to stock the trader with one of our resources, so that way we can start getting seeds, so we can start farming, so that way we can survive. I just want to double check. Is this road matched up to that road? It is. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. And I know that I can bring a bridge right across here, but I really want to do the covered bridges down this end, which are double road width. I think that would be pretty excellent. So I think I can do this. Actually, are they triple road width? Let's... So it's 1 lumber per... Ooh. Alright, so I know where the first covered bridge is gonna go. Yeah, okay. So down here, that's the tailor. Yay, you. Yep, for right now, we're gonna turn you off. Blacksmith, for right now, we're gonna turn you off. Eventually, we'll upgrade you to the larger buildings. Let's start putting these paused buildings over this way. Right? And then we can see the buildings that we're actually building right now. Yep. How's the settlement doing while we're down here? Dry goods limit's been reached. How's storage looking? Storage is great, right? Well, that one's full. This dock storage? Yeah, we've got room. So why don't we up the dry goods limit to 1,500, right? And how many reeds we got? 992. You could be making fire bundles from reeds. Right now you're making... Well, I don't think I have any feathers, right? No, I've got 1 feather, so why don't I have you doing fire bundles from reeds. I'll turn you back on. I'll put somebody in there, and we can start the fire bundles. You're making hide coats from leather, but we're probably out of leather yet. We have no leather at the moment. Do I have a hunter in over here? That's a forester and a gatherer. I do not have the hunter in over here. Why don't I go ahead and put in... is there an F variant? There is. Variant. Let me look at the mini buildings here. This is the mini hunter, right? Yeah. I'm gonna put you in over here. I'm gonna put you down the end of the road, right there. We'll get a mini hunter in. How much lumber? Doing good. Excellent. You're not chewing up my logs. And we do have the fuel. Excellent. So we'll get the mini hunter in. That'll be important for the leather. Let's go here. We have 1 hunting cabin there. And I don't think I put a hunting cabin in over here, did I? Forester, gatherer. Why don't we put in a minty hunter? Why don't we put in a mini hunter over here, and we'll put them right there. Yeah. Ooh, the house is starting to get built. Saving. And it's a long save, too. Okay. Let's go in here. Pick up the wild foods. And we'll take the tree down. Yeah. What do we got in here? Iron ore and lumber. Excellent. And what's lumber classified as? A material. Okay. Alright. We'll keep our eye on that. Yeah. Okay, so... let's go back down here. And something I wanted to look at over here that I didn't put in. I have an herbalist. Okay. And what were these? These were herb growers. Okay. I think what I wanted to do is I didn't put any dock railings down this way because I didn't know what I was going to have come off of the docks. dock buildings here. I think it's, oh, maybe it's in here. So that's the herb grower. I wanted to put in the herb mender, right? Because I didn't put an herb mender in, did I? Or I did not. Alright. So let's come over here. And we'll put the herb mender right down here next to the cemetery. Bring it off one. Boom. And that'll get the health and well-being of our citizens. That'll keep the health and well-being up. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, so we got a lot going on. Let's come back down here. Look at that screen. It's full of stuff being built. Yeah. I think we're going to leave it there. If you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions as to what we should be doing here in the new settlement of Dublayton, put them in the comments below. I do read them! And with that, I will see you next Thursday for another episode of Banished Colonial Charter 1.7 Journey. Peace!
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.